I'm here! Now you're probably wondering, Allie, why is the camera so shaky? It's because it's not sitting up properly. Hold on. Let me fix this. I fixed it. So, today I wanted to do something since Luna's debut era is over. I've been kind of wanting to make a video like this for a while. But every year I kind of want to do, like at the end of the year, do a final Luna song ranking or whatever based on whatever thing I'm doing. But I realized that I haven't even done a first Luna song ranking. Now, this is every single Luna song. If you want me to go into more detail about these songs, you know, let me count how many there are. Hold on. Let me count how many there are. Luna has 55 songs in their whole entire discography because of the pre-debut project and their debut. So, because Luna has 55 songs, you might be thinking, well, how could you possibly rank them all? Now, I want to preface this by saying, oh my god. I'm sorry about that. My camera keeps on falling down, and if it falls down again, I'm going to get angry. But basically, I don't dislike or think any Luna song is average, which is strange. But when I look at my list that I have a list. All the songs are good songs. They're at least on the level of good or above. They're not average or like, they're like, every single song to me is good. Now, does that mean that I don't have an order for them? That's not true at all. I have orders for songs even if I love them or think that they're good or like them, you know? So, if you want to know more details about the songs that I'm talking about, well then, I have album reviews on my channel where I go into more detail about songs. But this is just my general song ranking. Now, some of these are tied because how the fuck am I supposed to decide? Completely. I'm going to be starting from the bottom and working my way up to my favorite song. Now, some of them I have said, hey, this is my favorite song. But, you know, there are some that I haven't said yet. And so I kind of want to do that. So, without further ado, we're going to get started. So, I got my ranks organized in the numbers that I have because on the song sorter site, it just kind of organized based on whatever the next place would be. So, there's 54, but my ranking is from 42 to 1 because there's so many ties on here, and there's even a 6-way tie on here. So, the ties, I'm not really going to explain how they're on the same level, but I might at the same time. Number 43... Not 42 ranks. I meant 43 ranks. I'm sorry. Number 43. 43. I don't know what's wrong with me. Number 43 is Into the New Heart, which is the intro for Luna 1/3's first album, Love and Live. And Every Day I Need You. Those are two odd options, but okay, let me explain. Every Day I Need You is a good song. It's actually kind of unexpected that it's slower, but I think the issue with Every Day I Need You is that Every Day I Love You is such a good song that I feel like it didn't need to be turned into a slower version. I feel like Jinsoul's rap isn't as good as Hustle's rap in the original. I know, shocking, but it's not to me. And Into the New Heart was another thing where, like, Love and Live, the album, I know so many people like the rock intro, and I like it. But when you put it in an album context, it doesn't really fit on Love and Live. And as a song itself, it's an intro. So for me, intros are on the lower scale because, like, why would I even, you know, have an intro as, like, my favorite? I know some people do. But for me, with intros, I get what I expect. I get a short little preview of what the album is. And since Into the New Heart for me kind of fails because, you know, the intro is all rock and roll, but then when you get to the actual album, it's super soft and sweet and elegant. So it's kind of like, as an intro, it kind of fails, but it's still a badass intro. Just, I don't know, I think those are why those are both at 43. At 42, it's a tie, four-way tie, between Lunatic English version, My Sunday, My Melody, and the Carol 2.0. The Carol 2.0 is not as good as the original Carol. I don't know why. Like, the Carol kind of feels like it was a new type of Christmas song. I don't know. It feels a little different than most Christmas songs, and I feel like the Carol 2.0 kind of took it and went, like, basic Christmas. So, I don't know. Like, the Carol is kind of like All I Want for Christmas Is You, in the sense that, like, you know, All I Want for Christmas Is You, when I first heard it, I was like, oh my god, so different from all the other Christmas songs. And I feel like that's the Carol for me. So the Carol 2.0 is kind of like, what? Why is it basic Christmas? My Sunday and My Melody are basically the same song, just with a different hook in the chorus. That's it. Don't at me. It's true. It's true. Don't tell them, okay? They'll kill me. But because they're basically the same song, except for a different hook, there's not really much to judge upon because the vocals are still good for both. And I don't really listen to them that often, so that's why they're both at 42. And then Lunatic English version, Lunatic isn't my favorite OEC song anyways, as you're about to find out. So like Lunatic English version, I feel like the English was okay, but I feel like the reverb on it sounds kind of funky sometimes. I still like it, but if I'm going to listen to Lunatic, I'm going to listen to the English version. Which brings me to my next ranking, 41 is Lunatic. There's so many, I have a love-hate relationship with Lunatic because, if I listen to it too often, I'm kind of like, the song is really weird, but I still love it. Especially, like, the beat drop. It's like, boom, boom, or whatever. But I don't know. Don't ask me anything. I don't know why I'm like this. Lunatic isn't a bad song. It's just, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with that song. Like, I like it a lot. It's just, there are times where it can be like, Lunatic is a weird song. At number 40 is Odd and Add. They're both really good intros and do what they're supposed to do. But like I said, intros are not on the higher end of the scale. Generally, I'm not really like a person that would have an intro as my favorite song. There are people who disagree with me, but yeah. Number 39 is the Vivid Acoustic Mix. Now, so many people get confused. They're like, how do you not like the acoustic mix as much as the original? First of all, I feel like the acoustic mix just takes the vocals off of the normal Vivid, and they're like, here, we're going to throw it on there. And it kind of doesn't go with the beat as much because it's kind of like, you can tell that it was supposed to be on the original one, but they're like, here you go, over the acoustic mix. And also, I just feel like Vivid was, it's another one of those things, like with Everyday I Love You, where this Vivid was fine as an original. I don't think it needed a mix or anything like that. And it was a new take on the song, yes, but I didn't really think it needed it. So, number 38, sorry. Number 38 is The Carol. Now, I love The Carol. It's probably one of my favorite Christmas songs. But the thing is that it is a Christmas song. I can listen to Christmas songs every now and then, even outside of Christmas a bit. But it's not a song that I'm going to go to for Luna if I just want to listen to Luna casually. Like, I have to be in the mood for it. I think lately I've been listening to it a little more because, it's going to be winter at some point. Though I don't like to rush into winter, like into Christmas or anything until fall is over. I hate it when people do that. I'm like, fall is a thing too. Don't forget about Halloween. Don't forget about Thanksgiving. Okay? But anyways, number 37 is one that I was not surprised to see towards the bottom. I was actually kind of surprised that it was higher than it was, and that's New by Eve. It's my least favorite LOONA title track. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Oh, I do know why. It's a good song, but like it's not anything super like it doesn't hit me like other LOONA songs do. The bass is great. It's just, I don't know. New is just not my favorite out of the title tracks, so we're finally getting to, my least favorite title track now. It's New. I love Eve, though. That's not the issue. I love Eve. She's great. Just New isn't my favorite. It's not my general cup of tea. I don't go to it as often. Number 36. New is 37. This is 36. It's Plus Plus. Plus Plus is another intro. I like the way that they incorporated all the other intros into that one. It's just, like I said, an intro, like so many people get disappointed. If I know it's an intro, I don't get disappointed. I know it's an intro, it's just to introduce me to the album, which I feel like it did a very good job because it was LOONA's debut. So yeah, I generally like that song. Number 42, not 42, sorry. Ugh, I'm reading it on here and I keep on forgetting that it's not this. Number 35 is Valentine Girl. Valentine Girl is a good song, but when I heard it on the 1/3 album for the first time, I won't lie, I was kind of like underwhelmed a bit. I was like, oh, it's a good song, it's a good jam, but it's not anything, bam, pow. So yeah, Love and Evil is number 34. It's just another intro, so, it introduced the new concept pretty well, but still, once again, it doesn't really fit on the whole album if you're talking about it in that light. It fits Sonatine's concept, though, so it does a lot better than Into the New Heart did, in my opinion. Now, here we go. This is a six-way tie. Number 33 is a six-way tie between Love and Live, You and Me Together, Rain 51 dB, Around You, One and Only, and Hi Hi. I don't know why these six are all kind of like in the same category, but for me personally, okay, these are just songs that I don't listen to as often. Like, I listen to them, but I don't listen to them as often as other songs. And, that's all dandy and all, but like, I think that they're all on the same level for me for some reason. They all have their reasons why they're tied together. Like, I can't choose one over the other. They're not that high on my list, but hey, they're 33. So yeah, we don't have another tie for a little bit, but I don't know. I can't really describe the ties that much in detail. Number 32 is Girlfriend. Now, Girlfriend is a good song, but I like Odd Front better. I think Girlfriend's a great poppy type of song, but I feel like I was expecting Odd Front when I first heard. Like when I first heard OEC's solos before I explored LOONA again, I was like, oh, hey, I feel like there's going to be something a little bit dark and unique about Girlfriend. But I feel like Girlfriend was just kind of like, it was good. It's real nice. But it's not my favorite title track from OEC by any means. Which means you know what my favorite title track from OEC was. But anyways. Number 31 is Starlight by OEC. I love Starlight. It's a great R&B song. But the other songs on OEC are just better in my opinion. On OEC's album is better in my opinion. So yeah, I'll Be There is number 30. Wow, we're in the top 30 now. I'll Be There sits at 30th place because I do think it is a bop. I do think it is a jam. However, when I compare it to the other songs, it is a jam and I do listen to it, but I just don't listen to it as often as other songs. Puzzle is number 29. Now, you're probably going to get mad at me for that, but listen, Puzzle was lower than that. Puzzle's been growing on me slowly. It could get up there one day, but, you know, so far, Puzzle is a good song. I just think compared to Love Cherry Motion, it's not as great, but I do love that one step, two step, like, part in the song. It's really cool. Now, this is an intro that I never thought that would ever even make it this high. And the intro that made it the highest was Dal Segno. I thought Plus Plus was my favorite intro. But apparently Dal Segno at number 28 is sitting there like, no. I think when I listen to Dal Segno, I just think that that intro pops off. Like, it pops off compared to every other intro, and I'm like, it gets me in the mood to, like, dance. And I think that's what YYY's album, you know, like, it gets me to dance, and then you go to Love Forever. I think it's a good transition. Or, you know. At number 27 is Frozen. I think Frozen is a good song by YYY. It's just, you know, compared to the other full-length songs, I feel like Frozen it's really good. It's got a nice note. You know, it's got nice harmonies, and I really like that about Frozen. But compared to the other songs, it's just not one that I go to that much for YYY. And so that's why it's at number 27. Number 26 is Love Cherry Motion. I love Love Cherry Motion. It hits me hard. However, there are just other title tracks that hit me harder. That's all I need to explain. At number 25, starting the top 25, is Sonatine. Sonatine is probably one of the prettiest Luna 1/3 songs. I love that song so much. Sonatine can punch me in the face, and the fact that it doesn't have more than 1.1 million views is beyond me. I don't know why people sleep on that song. It's so good. But there's a song that I like better than Sonatine by Luna 1/3, and it's my favorite Luna 1/3 song, as I've said. Number 24 is Fairytale. I had to remember for a second. Fairytale is, I don't know why it's my favorite song. It's the most simple out of all of them, but sometimes simplicity is key. And I feel like that's with Fairytale, because it's just their vocals with this kind of like cute little like like it's a simple beat, but their vocals sound amazing, and I just love that song. It's so calming. I've listened to it when I want to fall asleep sometimes, and it helps. So yeah, that's definitely a fall asleep song, and sometimes I like those more than the bops. At number 23 is Kiss Later. Kiss it down, man. That's another underrated song. I don't know why people sleep on Yeonjun's title track. It's so cute, it's so catchy, it's so fun, and it has an important message about consent. So please stream that one as well. Kiss Later deserves more. Another underrated song at number 22, Every Day I Love You. Every Day I Love You is my 90s bop. It's my bop. It's everything that I want in life from a 90s bop. Listen to it. It's great. That's all I need to say. At number 21 is Heart Attack. I love Heart Attack a lot. Okay. Now, is it my favorite title track? No, but I do like it. I think because the reason why Heart Attack is lower than most other people's is because it took me a while to like it. You know, it was kind of like One and Only, too, where, like, they both took me a while to love them, but I do love them. They're very, Heart Attack's very catchy, and I love that she basically modulates 4 fucking times in the song at the end. Like, what? Legends only. Number 20 at the top 20 is Girls Talk. If you tell me that you don't like Girls Talk, we're not friends. If you tell me you don't like Girls Talk, I have an issue with you. You know, because Girls Talk is so, like, sassy and sweet. Like, it's so, like, catchy, but sassy. You know, they got that sass in there, and I'm like, yes, girls. And also, Eve's rapping that one. Oh my god. At number 19 is Singing in the Rain. I like Jinsul's song. Now, Singing in the Rain was one of the ones that I thought was, like, you know, good at first, but I started to love it, like, a lot. It definitely climbed up my list a lot, and I've been listening to it a little bit more often. So, Singing in the Rain definitely went up there for me. I know it's a lot of people's faves, because it was the most viewed solo for a while, but, you know, like, it's a great song. I just don't think it's, like, super revolutionary, but they do things in that song that are unexpected, and I think I underrated it. I mean, I thought it was overrated when I first got into it, but now I understand. At number 18 is D1 by Eve. D1 is so good. Why was that not the title track for Eve's song? I'm sorry. T, Shade, Throne. I love D1 more than New. D1 is like that one twin that you see that's like, oh my god, she's so sexy. She's so elegant, so refined, and then the other twin is casual, which is not a bad thing. Just it's based on your preference, and for me, I prefer the elegant twin over the casual kind of lazy twin. I feel like I'm throwing shade towards New. I'm trying not to. I'm sorry, but D1 is so good. Oh, her falsetto in that song. Eve. Speaking of which, number 17 is Sweet Crazy Love. Sweet Crazy Love is also the same way. Like, Sweet Crazy Love compared to Girlfriend, I'm like, Girlfriend? Who is that? I only know Sweet Crazy Love. Their vocals in that song are so good. It's so dark. It's got that, kind of European electro feel. I love it. I love Sweet Crazy Love. I could bop to that all day. Now, Perfect Love is number 16. Now, you're probably going to get mad because you're like, oh, you don't like songs that are just... I do like simple songs, but they have to be done correctly. And I feel like Perfect Love is something that, like, the Pussycat Dolls would have done or something. And I love the Pussycat Dolls songs. Like, I don't know why. Like, a modern-day Pussycat Dolls song. It's so nice. It's so... It's grown on me a lot ever since I listened to the album. Because at first I was like, I don't know. It's kind of You know, it's good, but, like, I don't know. And now I listen to it and I'm like, not in my way, ha, go catch you now. I love Perfect Love. I love Perfect Love. It's so good. I feel like it's definitely a grower for most people. At number 15 is Favorite. Now, I'm not gonna lie here. I did like Favorite more than Hi Hi. Not Hi Hi as a... I'm not saying Hi Hi is a bad song or anything. It's not. It's just... Favorite is like an anthem. I do listen to Favorite more often than Hi Hi whenever I'm listening to, like, the music on the thing. But I stream Hi Hi. I don't stream Favorite. Well, I'm not streaming anymore just because their era is over now and there's no promotions. So I don't really stream when promotions are over. Y'all can hate me for that, but I don't. I'd rather focus on what's currently out stream-wise. But I streamed Hi Hi more than Favorite. You know, but Favorite is like my anthem. I listen to that so much. It's so powerful. I love it. Number 14 is Odd Front. I love Odd Front so much, and I don't understand how Odd Front wasn't the one picked. Girlfriend is good. I love it. It's got a really nice beat, but Odd Front is like so like unique. It incorporates so many unique things that I would have never thought that Girlfriend even would have had. It's like a completely different song, but I like it more because I think it's got a darker vibe to it, but it's still, like, hype and still, like, odd. It's still really good. I don't know how to describe it. And number 13 is Let Me In. I see so many people rank Let Me In down low. Bitch, Let Me In is a powerful ballad. It's not my favorite Luna ballad, but it's a fucking amazing song. I don't know how people hate that song. It's got that unique set of instruments in it, and the violin sounds gorgeous. Y'all are sleeping on Let Me In. Stop sleeping on Luna 1/3 songs. A lot of them are bops. And another Luna 1/3 song is number 12, Vivid. Vivid is an OG queen. And if she's not in your top 20, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's wrong with you. Vivid is so good. It's got such a funky, sassy vibe. I really like it when girl groups have sassy vibes in their song. It's so nice. I love Vivid so much. Number 11 is Uncover Me Now. I love Uncover so much. It's such an R&B jam. And the only one that's better than that one is the one that starts our top 10. At number 10, it's Chaotic. Chaotic is so weird, but it's so good because it's like, how do you take all those elements, like the rah, 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 rah element, and make it sound good? How? It's so good. It's so weird and wild, but it's got so much effort put into it, and I applaud them. Because it's usually hard to make songs like that. Kind of reminds me of a Gorillaz song in some parts. Gorillaz, or whatever, that virtual band. I listen to Gorillaz songs sometimes, and some of the elements in there I felt like were kind of influenced by that style. Because they try a bunch of different styles too, like LOONA. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what song it would be comparable to, but I just know that I think it kind of has that vibe. Number 9 is Heat. Heat was a song that I wasn't expecting to be so high. But Heat is so nice. I'm just like, oh. It's just got this nice vibe to it, and it takes tropical, which is a genre that, like, I'm kind of tired of a little bit. I won't lie. But it takes tropical and it makes it something new and different. And it's got that marching band thing, and it's such an anthem. I love Heat. I could listen to Heat all day. Number 8 is Love Forever. Love Forever. I know so many people said, oh, it's just another G. I don't get the hype. Love Forever is so good. It's so addictive. And I'm like, It's not my favorite title track, but every time I listen to Love Forever, I feel like I'm re-listening to it for the first time. It's so good. Love Forever is so good. And I know so many people are like, I don't get it. I get it. Oh my god, that song's such a, it grows on you every time you listen to it, even if you already love it. I don't understand. Then we've got, at number 7, tied, a number 7 tie, we have Love Letter and Seesaw. Love Letter and Seesaw. Why did I say Letter? I don't know. I'm tired. Love Letter and Seesaw. So many people are like, which one do you prefer, Seesaw or Love Letter? And I'm like, how can you make me choose? A song with beautiful harmonies, beautiful vocals, powerful beats. How do you choose between Love Letter and Seesaw? I don't get it. But they're both at number 7 for me because, oh my god, how dare they? How dare they slay me like that? Choose High Note and Seesaw, and Gohan's sweet, soft voice in the parts of Seesaw fits so well. Love Letter, Jinsol, and Kimlip's voice are like eargasms to my ears. I'm like, oh, oh my god. I just love those two, and I can't choose one over the other. If you want me to try, well, I can't. I'm sorry. At number 6 is Rendezvous 18.6Y. This one might beat my number 5 at one point because this song grows on me every time I listen to it. I'm like, oh, it's got the best harmonies in a LOONA song. Y'all can fight me on that, but the harmonies in that song are the best out of any of the LOONA songs. I just love the whole kind of old school vibe going on in the song, but then it goes into this beautiful ethereal part, and it's like a fantasy. You're going for this fantasy land. I love Rendezvous 18.6. At number 5 is One Way. One Way is my ballad. One Way is my LOONA ballad. It's so good. It's everything I love in a ballad. I can't describe it. Go listen to One Way. I can't describe it. It's such a good ballad. And it's my favorite Why Why Bye Bye song. I just love it so much. Now at number 4, we have a tie. Because I'm an R&B hoe. And this is Eclipse and Twilight. At first I thought Twilight couldn't beat Eclipse at one point. But I think they're both equally match each other. Because Eclipse is such a bop. And it's kind of upbeat. But it's not really. It's sexy. And then you got Twilight, which is more soulful, but it's still R&B, and it's got that darker, deeper vibe. And Kimlip's voice is godly. Goddamn. I just love both of those equally. I can't choose. At number 3, we've got Rosie. I don't even need to explain. Heejin's rap, ugh. Olivia's voice, ugh. Gohan's voice, It's just a perfect combination of voices and beat. And I just can't. And it's kind of a basic bop, but you know, bitch, that bop has me dancing for days. I don't even care. Number 2 is my favorite LOONA title track, and it hasn't been beaten yet, and it's Egoist. I love Egoist with all my heart. And anyone that hates on that song, I get mad. Because it takes its genre. Like, I don't even know what genre to put Egoist in. Like, what genre is Egoist? I don't get it. How do y'all label Egoist? It's dance, yes, but it's got, like, freaking dubstep vibes and shit. I just love Egoist. Jinsel's rap is perfect. And My Bae in that song, maybe it has a little biasm to it, but But my favorite LOONA song ever is Stylish. I kind of teared up when I listened to that song, and when I listened to it alone at one point, I literally sobbed. It's the perfect song. It's everything I like in a LOONA song. It's got harmonies, it's got reverb in it, but it's done well. The chorus is great. It's peaceful and soothing, and it's beautiful ballad type, but it's got beats, and it's so smooth, and everything about it is beautiful, and they all pop off in the vocal region. Just Stylish, for me, is the superior song, and nothing has topped it yet. But we'll see, because we still have a whole future with LOONA. They said they're trying to go for 10 years. We have a whole future with LOONA for my whole song ranking list to change. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!